Hey everyone, welcome to TeamCodingPlaza. Today we're going to cover the concept of that SQL merge into concept. The merge into concept having a great feature in ETL that we can avoid a lot of clumsy code and a lot length of the code using merge into that, right? So for example, I'm going to say a scenario. Okay, here we will cover 5 different points. Before that, we have to discuss the one thing that, okay, if you want to a scenario is there that, okay, so your some old data is there, some new data is there, so data is same in 2 tables, some differences is there in table, or else some new data should be added into that, right? So at that situation, what you have to do, you have to update that records, you have to insert the new records, right? So the merge, what it will do means the feature it is having that both operations it will do at the same time. That's what the merge concept. And you don't need to write a clumsy code like if conditions you have to write. If it is matching and update query you have to execute. If it is not matching, then you have to execute the insert query. Like that, so many scenarios. For the PLSQL code you have to use, or a different set of queries you have to write now. So to avoid that clumsy code, merge into came into picture, right? So that, see here, here total 5 sets I have divided to explain very clearly to you. Okay, so first one, what is merge? And second one, understanding merge syntax. And third one, sample tables and data for the applying merge statement. See, I will show you in the real time coding how it will be work in real time basis using SQL Developer. And performance tips and best practices. Okay, here how it will increase the performance and how best practices we can use. Here also some implications will be there. So if you are not using with the rules, so it will create, this also will create sometimes problem while you are executing. Okay. So let's start. So first of all, we have to go with what is merge, right? So let's start. Yeah. See, the merge statement also known as upset. Okay. Why upset we are calling means it can do same operation at a time, right? 2 different operations at a time, like update and insert. That's why we'll call it as upset. Stay in technical terms. Upset we'll call. Keep in mind. Okay. If any interview based they are asking also, you can able to tell this answer, okay, like this. Allows conditional insert or update based on whether a record exists or not. So it reduces the need of multiple DML, right? So as I told you earlier, it will reduce the need of multiple DML, right? Update query separately or insert query separately or table names, a clumsy code. It will, this and all will be avoided by merge. Okay, I will show you syntax also in next slide. Okay, improve the performance by scanning the target table only once. Okay, so the target table, what it will do means one time only it will call, it will store the data, it will utilize that for insert or update. Okay, no need to go for target table every time for data validation, data collection and all. So single point of contact to the target table. Target table means what? Again, there will be a temp table, there will be a main table. From temp table daily you have to sync up the data, right? So yesterday data, today you have to sync up. No, in ETL we will do this regularly, right? Extract transform load there, correct? No. So at the situations, you can use the merge. For most of the places, I hope in ETL, most of the places merge only they will use, where Oracle is there. Okay, then we'll go with next, understanding merge syntax. So how merge syntax will work? See, here some key components you have to note it down in the syntax. First, we'll cover the syntax. That, see here, merge into target table T using sources. See, merge into, this is what the syntax. Okay, this is what syntax. Target table means which table? Target table means where you are going to insert the records or update the records. Okay, using source table. Source table means like temp table. So where you are getting the data and where you are going to move the data is called target table, and getting data is the source table, right? On, like, condition matching is common. On this on is there, no? So it's like join concept only. So these key columns we have to map. That's called primary keys, right? So we have to map it, and once it mapped, if the key column is satisfied, then if it is matched, down you can see easy. It's like a normal English language only. When matched, then what you should do? Update set. It will update records. Here simple, right? So no need to write a separate if condition for that. No, you no need to validate with minus, intersect, different scenarios. Okay, right? So next, when not matched cell, then you can insert the values. Right now, got it right? So you can insert the values if it is not matching. This is what the Simple condition. Okay. See, in right side, you can see that key components I shown. Target table means what? The target tables where changes will be applied. It means that where changes, DML operations will be updated. Source table is that the data sets containing new or updated records, right? So source table means what? So it may be having, it is temp table, right? You are applying a government job and you are modifying some records after 1 month or some corrections you are doing, that will go to first temp table and next day it will move to the main table. So it will be sync up with the reporting table, right? So at the situation, spreadsheet will be very much useful, right? So matching conditions, right? Define how records are compared. Third point. So when matching conditions is nothing but on. Okay, don't confuse there. When matched, updates record if a match is found. When not match, insert to record if no matches exist. So this is what the easy syntax is. Okay, it's a easy. You have to practice 1 or 2 times with the 2 different tables. I will give you data as well in the description. You can able to take from there. Google Drive link I will provide you. From there you can collect the data. You can insert to SQL developer. You can able to utilize. You can practice same as well, and you can able to do more operations on that. Okay. So simple example I will show you. Very simple example. Basic example I am going to show you. Next, third point is sample tables and data. See, here I have collected some data. Okay. For example, see, for sample tables and data, what I did means I have created 2 tables. It is easy example, right? So everybody working, so you are going to work or else you are already working. So this is a common concept in every industry, right? So there will be employees, there will be HR records. So HR records means what? HRs are maintaining employees records, no? So employees table also separately will be there and HR records also separately will be there. From HR records, what we will do means we will collect the employees data, right? So first of all, when you are joining a company, whom you will contact? HR, right? So next after, wherever the HR records are there, that HR records, a lot of things will be there, no? From that employees table will be segregate. So HR records will be regularly updated. Means as per your performance, as per your percentage, a lot of things will be there. Employees table will be used for a separate purpose, maybe different purpose for client purpose, maybe for a manager purpose, for your performance purpose. You have to segregate. A lot of things will be there, no? So like that, in that scenario, I have, see, first of all, you have to practice something. In every video, I'm going to say that practice something, be prepared with data. You have to learn SQL means you have to collect first data ready with that. Then after you have to do any operation, right? Okay. Next, then applying the mesh statement. What we have read earlier video means we have seen that sample tables and data. We have collected the data as I told you. Applying the mesh statement. Then we'll go for applying mesh statement. See, yes. Applying the mesh statement that writing, I will show you with writing also. See here, first you observe the image, what? Merge into employees. See, explanation also I given. Here what happens in this query means, if an employee exists, update their address and salary. If an employee does not exist, insert a new record. That's it, right? So, we'll see the real-time data also. I have collected that data. And always go HR records. See, I'm having records, right? First of all, mainly HR that will validate that. Here, what are the things are there? Employee ID 1, 3 is there, and Alice, others is Boston, 60,000 and 50,000. And we'll say the employee table. At employee table, have Alice. Yeah. But so is there, okay. So here, third employee ID not there, and along with them. So third employee ID will be newer, right? So in HR, new employee joined. And next day, what will happen? The employee will be mapped to the HR will take normally 1 or 2 days, no, to map this data. Do this sort, some automation scripts will be right. So after 24 hours, it will be synced out with the data. That's what the concept is going on, right? And next to that, what will happen? So here Alice is already his salary 60,000. Okay, assume in HR records is read as 2,000 increment this year. So at that situation, what will happen? So you have to update the record. Now further update query, you have to map the conditions. You have to match that. A lot of efforts will be there. And here David means what? You have to insert me separate query for insert. You have to write. Right, bro? So to avoid that, men's cable. Okay, we'll write the men's condition here. The syntax, first you have to practice the query, then after slowly you can able to write yourself. Okay, please learn slowly, then only you will remember, you will able to practice very easily. Okay, so don't go with fast to learn the concept, you will forget, but by saying you can able to feel that I know, I understood everything, but you have to practice very well. Okay, so go to this. First what we got to do, we achieve load. Okay, what target table? Here, what is the target table? We have to sync up the HR reports with employee, right? So, employees is the target table. So, I'm giving alias. Alias is the first because on condition we are going to intro. So, alias I'm giving the target. Okay, using which table? HR. Okay, here, focus. Correct, right? So, option. Papa ball is the 70 for too easy papa. Okay. So yes, I'm going to give yes whatever two tables constructed. Then after condition matching I want to be on. So for easy purpose to understanding the condition open brace close brace I have made. So then after what you have to map t dot id. Here primary keys id is there no t dot id for them. Here for exam request what is the emp id. Right. So this is not how to do. Very much careful while matching it's matching with IDs or else it will not execute properly. It will create some other problem. Okay. So it's not able to identify if some black mark is there that it's not identify how many rows submitted, how many rows inserted. But there's some extra column we have to wait at that update or insert happened like that. Others for a different scenario. Practice wise you save to do that. Okay, t dot id equal to s dot HR report, right? S dot emp underscore id. Okay, so I have mapped brace. Then I have mapped here. Okay, then after what I have to do? When this ID is matched, see here, ID is matching with that HR equals to abbas table. Then when match, then what it update match. No, already there the data is there, right? So that's why update says a table is not required. See here, it takes someone different. Please be careful. Here table is not required. Already we have given in base statement drop. Okay, update set. What you have to set that? See here, what columns are there here? Address. Set. Which table? Target table. T dot address. Address it could be it's dot address. Yeah, the column name also address. Right. So I'm going common. Del it dot salary equal to is dot salary. Here, the column is there, no? Employee. So I pin this, the pin like this, using this. Okay, this completed. This two only I'm going to when the second scenario is when not case magic. Will configure here normally in Oracle or SQL will sometimes it underscores most of the error handling of the but here not required. You can give it spaces as well. Here from convenient very intuitive basis, I can give space. I can have for that only I'm telling that we have to practice very well. Okay, when not match, then what you should do? Insert it is not required because I already told you there is no table is required. Already target table is defined as M+. Okay, insert values. So values you have to do, or else you can give here columns also. Column use like ID. So here employee ID is there, right? ID what is there? Next name. Next address. Address. Column. Travel. Right? So for this 4 I have to give ID. So ID also that takes them there or else you can use the sequences as well as for your business logic. Okay. So that what I am going to do is s dot emp underscore id. Correct no? See here emp underscore id, emp underscore name. Others are not same. See. So command s dot emp name command s dot address this dot channel line. So this is what file is. Okay. See here what it is. SP source. Team is target. Like that you can remember. Easy to remember. Even though you're going to IT, you are working in IT, it is easy to remember and it is very readable also. Convent. Team is target, that means source. We all know the concept. We will easily identify this. We will easily understood what logic you have better. Very readable also. Okay. Let's execute. See, before that, we can refer that at least 60,000 is the salary. In employee table, HR report 60,000 is there. They should be measured with the employees. So, employees, you have only your target. No? Here, 2 records are there. Then, HR is having 2 records, but here, second record not there. Okay, so I'm going to match. Yes. Here, I got the response that 2 rows has been merged. Can see it? Can see this. So, now we are going to query these 2 tables. Okay, now which are records? As it is, Prabhas. See, and so earlier data what happened? 60,000 is the alias, right? So here employees data what 60,000. So this is a built so that I'm not queried again. That's why it's saved actually. Okay. Then after here third one, David. It's not there in employees table. That's why David came into picture. No? So 50,000 is salary, but not any 55,000 is salary. Now David body that 55,000. So the alias salary has been changed. Better. So imagine these updated. One new row here check. This is what the process you have to learn the bench and you have to understand the bench and you can do very easy operations, even plenty of records also, even 1,000 column records also you can able to use like this. This is very easy process, very not lengthy itself. You just assume you know PLSQL or LCD queries. You just think to do this operation, you have to write any how many queries, how many conditions, how much likes of 4. Just we have covered it in this. If you are thinking very easily, very efficiently, you can able to write. But be careful with this hard condition. It is very carefully you have to map the reports or else data will be corrupted. Yes. See, you guys see the real reporting. There, next we are going to the best practices. Yes. This is the main key for you can able to note it down also if required. The key operations is use index on condition for function curves. I am concentrating on first onwards on condition only. Why? Because this is the key rows. Okay, here primary keys only will be match ensure table constraint for data consistency. Data consistency must. Okay, at the situation primary key a primary key or foreign key whatever tool source and destination this target taking primary key should be mapped. Okay, then avoid full table scans using bare condition inside new thing. Okay, so you have to use the bare condition, not only on condition, you can use the bare condition as well. So this whatever the index is problems will be there, index is must choose for the one table, and where the index is problems are there. Further, you have to leave the bare class and you have to map that. Okay, these are the performance sticks and it's all alternative approaches. Okay, there is an alternative approach are there that if all data is due with their intention might be better now. Like you are not going to update, you are going to insert. At the situation which is not are default, right? So you are going to insert root. So in the approaches, alternative approaches. So in that way, not a key solution. Okay, if only updates are needed, that instead of next, vice versa, right? Partitioning can improve performance for large tables. Partitioning the different performance concepts like table partitioning. So it will be you good performance for the last table. Partitioning is and even here it meant that elements first 2 points. If all data is new or if only update required update. So at the situation you will use the bench. So you can go with direct process. Yes, this is what the bench concept in Oracle. So this is what the entire the bench concept we can able to see the video really you can let easily and you can able to understand very easily what is the concept, but you can able to how to practice very well. Okay. I'll give the sample data, sample insert queries, everything. You populate the data, you increase the data, and you have to practice very well. Different data you have to insert and different. You can able to cover these insert queries and update queries. You practice with without bench also. You can see the split plan also, cost of query also, time also. A lot of things will be there in this. So you can compare with others, almost everything. Not loop 1,000 records instead of 1,000 records looping. Use the merge single shot with by matching the condition. You can able to know this operation at a time now. It's a single small conditions. That's it. Yeah. I hope everyone understood the concept and very easy concept to learn. Very shift to implement. ETL, we want to go into ETL or if they want to start a career with PLSQL or SQL. Which is the key role, play key role here. Okay. Yeah. Introduce you can perform very well. I hope soon you will get a good jobs or else good practice in SQL. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please subscribe, share. Your subscription will be very valuable for me. Please comment if any doubts are there. I will clear. Sure, I will guide you if required. Okay. Please contact me and give comment and I will reach out to you. Give your mail ID. Sure, I will reach out to you and I will give you the guidance. So, thank you for watching the guys. Have a nice day. Bye.